Today we're talking all about how to send out save the dates. First of all, you're going to want to start with your save the dates about 6 months out before the wedding. If you're planning a destination wedding or a weekend long affair, you might even consider sending your save the dates out 8 months in advance. This gives plenty of time for your guests to be able to plan their trip, but also not too much time to where they actually forget because it's been so long. Your save the dates should include your names, your wedding date, and the location, at least the city and state of where you're getting married. You're also going to want to include the wording, formal invitation to follow. This will make sure that nobody gets confused and thinks that you sent them a wedding invitation and just forgot to put the time and the location on it. Only send save the dates to people that you actually want to be invited. Don't overdo it on your guest count, sending save the dates to a bunch of people that you don't expect to come because they might surprise you and actually show up on your wedding day. Don't max out your guest count. Also, if somebody's invited to a bridal shower or an engagement party, they're probably going to be expecting to see a save the date or an invitation as well. Be clear with how you address the envelopes according to who is invited. So, for example, if you want an adults only affair, don't put the Johnson family on your save the date envelope. You're going to want to address the envelope to only the guests that are invited. So, in this case, you would put Mr. and Mrs. Johnson. Or if you know Mr. Johnson's full name, bonus points for adding that and being a little more formal. Additionally, this is the perfect time to address the whole plus one situation. If your guest list is just getting maxed out and you have to choose who's allowed to bring up plus one, an easy way to cut it off is to only allow married or engaged couples to bring a guest. Or you might make some exceptions for couples that live together but are not married or engaged. Either way, when somebody gets an envelope to an event, they're supposed to look at the cover to see who it's addressed to. If it's addressed to your, let's say, Mr. Johnson and guest, that lets Mr. Johnson know he can bring a plus one. If it's only addressed to Mr. Johnson, he should understand wedding etiquette and know he's the only person invited. For more expert wedding planning advice and tips, follow us on thebradlink.com.